We have some more inputs coming in on the story. Now, 9 DMK ministers have visited the hospital till now where Senthil Balaji is admitted. In fact, as per the latest information that we're getting, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin is also on his way to the hospital to meet Senthil Balaji. So this is the latest update that we're getting for you, is that Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin is also on his way to the hospital where Senthil Balaji is admitted and is undergoing medical examination. Till now, 9 DMK ministers have visited the hospital where Senthil Balaji is admitted. And now, as per the latest information that we're getting, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin is also on his way to the hospital and will be reaching there shortly. So we have this latest input coming in on this story that 9 DMK ministers have visited the hospital till now where Senthil Balaji is admitted, and Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin is also on his way to the hospital to meet Senthil Balaji. Now remember, the ED officials have arrested Tamil Nadu Minister Senthil Balaji in a cash for job scam, and this arrest came after an 18-hour questioning session at the minister's residence in Chennai. The ED had conducted searches at Balaji's official chamber in the State Secretariat and his bungalow in Chennai. And while being taken into the custody, the Tamil Nadu minister broke down and then he got admitted in the hospital where 9 DMK ministers have visited him till now. And now, as per the latest information, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin is also on his way to the hospital to meet Senthil Balaji. Now, as per the latest information, 15 ministers have in fact visited the hospital where Balaji is admitted, and Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin will also be reaching the hospital shortly. CNN News 18's Purnima Murli is with us on this story. Purnima, can you walk us through the latest developments and all the action that has been happening at the hospital?
Well, at least 6 more ministers in the last 10 minutes have come here to Omandurar Government Hospital in Chennai, and sources say that Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin is on his way. If I can ask my camera person to show you, there are crowds already here on both sides. There's heavy police deployment here ahead of Chief Minister's visit, and there you can find a lot of senior leaders of the DMK also now visiting the hospital. So far, at least 15 ministers have come. The first, one of the first ministers to come here was Udayanidhi Stalin, who called the entire raids following the arrest as a political witch hunt, and made it clear that the DMK will not get scared because of these arrests, because of the arrest and the raids, and they cannot silence DMK by these arrests. And BJP meanwhile calls this a drama, saying that exactly after the minister was all set to be arrested by the ED, he had complained of chest pain, and calls it a drama by the DMK to avoid an official arrest. And here inside the hospital, you can find a lot of senior leaders of the DMK now queuing up, and everyone after going inside comes out to give health updates, saying that Senthil Balaji continues to remain unconscious, and that's the statements that many senior leaders have said. Apart from calling all these politically motivated, they've also said that Senthil Balaji was harassed by the Enforcement Directorate officials because the questioning went on for more than 18 hours, and he was at around 2:07 a.m. today. He was brought to Omandurar Hospital, and he's currently kept under observation. Whether the ED will take him to court and get him on remand, that remains to be seen. That also depends on the doctor's update. At the moment, we are hearing that he's kept under observation, and an official update on whether he could be produced before the court, that will be decided by the doctor, and we'll get more clarity in the coming hour after Enforcement Directorate also officials decide and discuss with the doctor based on the health condition of Senthil Balaji. That will be decided. But he's been arrested, and DMK calls it a politically motivated arrest and says that they will not get scared, or they will not get threatened because of the ED arrest.
All right, Purnima, please continue to stay with us. We'll keep coming back to you for more updates on this now. let's take a look at the timeline of the events that unfolded before the Tamil Nadu minister was raided, questioned and arrested. So it was a 24-hour drama that took place in Chennai. Now, on Tuesday at 7:20 a.m., ED raided Chennai residence of the Tamil Nadu minister Senthil Balaji. So yesterday at 7:20 a.m., the ED raided the Chennai residence of the Tamil Nadu minister Senthil Balaji. At 2:15 p.m. yesterday, ED raided the state secretariat. So after raiding Senthil Balaji's residence in Chennai, ED raided state secretariat, and around 2 a.m., Senthil Balaji was then taken into ED's custody. So first they raided Senthil Balaji's residence. After that they raided state secretariat. After which at 2:07 a.m. The minister was taken into ED custody. At 2:07 a.m. He complained of chest pain and he was then hospitalized, and after which he was arrested nearly 20 hours after the raid. So it was a 24-hour drama that unfolded yesterday in Chennai. First, the ED raided Senthil Balaji's residence in Chennai, after which they raided the state secretariat, after which they took Senthil Balaji in the ED custody, but a few minutes after that he complained of chest pain, after which he was taken for medical examination where he broke down, and all this continued for nearly 20 hours. CNN News 18's Purnima Murli is with us. Purnima, can you tell us what lies next for Senthil Balaji once he is discharged from the hospital?
Well, he will be produced before the court and will officially be taken on remand. That's something that the ED will do based on his health condition and based on the doctor's health update. They will decide when to produce Senthil Balaji before the court. Meanwhile, DMK says that they will face this legally and the legal teams will now decide the next course of action. And as we see, you can see the visuals on your screen. Heavy police presence ahead of Chief Minister's visit. In the next 5 to 10 minutes, Chief Minister will be arriving at the hospital. After visiting Senthil Balaji, he will come out and address the media, is what we are given to understand. And several senior leaders of the DMK will also be present now. At least 15 ministers so far, including Stalin, who was one of the first to come to Amandarar Hospital after Senthil Balaji was brought here, and several other leaders, ministers have come here. Meanwhile, BJP is all set to organize a press conference at 12 o'clock. Annamalai, the state BJP president, will address the media at noon on this issue. Politics over the arrest continues, but the DMK calls it a politically motivated raid and says that they will face this case legally. And as far as Senthil Balaji's update is concerned, health update is concerned, the doctors will decide whether he can be taken in the second half and produced before the court and taken on remand. That will be decided by the doctors. So in the next 2 hours, there will be clarity in terms of whether Senthil Balaji is in a position to be discharged. And if you can see the visuals on the screen, CM likely to come here anytime now. Heavy police presence here en route to the hospital, and here as well a lot of police presence now. CM likely to come anytime here.
Also, Purnima, can you tell us about the case in which Senthil Balaji has been arrested by the ED?
Well, the case dates back to 2014 when Senthil Balaji was a transport minister during the ADMK rule. What we are given to understand is that the Enforcement Directorate was probing the money laundering case. The Supreme Court in its when the Supreme Court was hearing this case had given a go-ahead for the ED to conduct a fresh probe into the job scam. So there were candidates who had alleged that they were duped by Senthil Balaji, promising that they will be given state government jobs in the transport department, had in fact allegedly given bribes to Senthil Balaji, but they were not given jobs. It was only mere promises and they lost their money, they were duped, and then they moved to Madras High Court. Since then, the legal battle continued in connection with the job scam. and this dates back to 2014 when Senthil Balaji was the transport minister. And because the Supreme Court had now given a direction to the Enforcement Directorate to initiate a fresh probe in this job scam case, yesterday at around 7 a.m. the ED officials had reached the residence of the official residence of Senthil Balaji, and since then they've been interrogating him. Senthil Balaji was not at his residence when the raids began. He went out for his routine walk when he came